Okay, we're going to start play here on the back nine. Getting a little warm in the garage, so I had to turn on a fan. Hopefully you're not picking that up. Had to open one of our other bay doors as well. Try to cool it off. The back nine's always interesting to me. Several of these holes have really just straight fairways. They're just lined with all kinds of crazy bunkers. So if you can hit it straight, you're in business. But that's really not my forte off the tee box. So we'll see what I can do here. I got that one. Basically what happens with me is I get tired or get lazy, whatever, and I start staying back on my right side, leaving everything off to the right. If I can remember to rotate, follow through, I'll have a fade a lot of times, but at least I'm keeping it closer to straight. All right, 194 yards left. Pins back right. Let's take a look at the heat map. All right, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to aim for the center of the green with a 5-iron. A lot of times I'll hit a 5-iron about 185, 187, but I'll fade it just a little bit. So if we do that, we should have a good number here. Let's see. Yeah, I faded it too much. Overcooked it, losing all the distance into the bunker. So it's not the end of the world. It's right up there by it. Real quick. It's going to be hitting into an upslope. $20 yards out of the greenside bunker. About to leave myself a putt. Chance for the par. All right. I'm going to play this left edge from 8 feet. A little bit downhill. There we go. Good start to the back nine. These pretty straight drive, just lined with bunkers. So if I can keep hitting it straight, we'll be okay. Oh, and I pulled that one. Dang it. Caught it low and left. I'd have been better off staying in the bunker. All right, so I've got 188 coming out of this bunker. I'm realistically, I'm going to lose 20%, so that's going to be about 230 yards. If I hit the 3-wood, I should be able to get it close. I'm going to aim for the center of the green there. There, play out of the bunker. Not a bad out for me. Didn't get the distance quite that I was looking for. I got raw was 220, total was 178. I was hoping for about a raw of 230 and maybe a total around 190, but that's fine. It's what it is. Greenside bunker is going to take off about 20%. I got 27 yards. That's going to be about 32, 33. Slightly uphill lie, or 3-degree ups, a little bit of up. And 27 yards out of the sand. See if I can get a lob wedge blast out of the sand and up there. I don't have a ton of green to work with, so the higher I can get this, probably the better it'll be. First rule, always get it out of the sand. Don't leave it in the sand. So I'm okay with being a little long. Leaves a nasty, nasty putt, though. For par here, huh? Ton of right to left. And downhill. I'm going to throw it out there. Try to see. I'm trying to just get in the circle here and take the bogey and run. Get in. I thought it had it. Wow. That came close, folks. Again, I'll take the bogey. I hit that trying for the bogey. If it had gone in, that would have just been icing. Got a decent, really good round going for me here. I never come out thinking I'm going to shoot, under par on these, especially not at a course like this. This thing's just so tough for a kind of somebody with my skill set or lack thereof. I'm hanging in there pretty good for what I do. Pretty good shot there. Should find the fairway. Yep. 153. Boy, the pin's right on the front. There is nothing there. Nowhere to leave it. You gotta drop it on it. So 153, 148 to the very front. I'm gonna hit an 8-iron. Normally, if I had green to work with, I'd probably hit a 7-iron, but I do not want to be way past this hole because I think it is going to be, yeah. So see how it's red, yellow, blue. It's down at the lowest point of the green, so I don't want to be above this. 9-mile-an-hour wind helping. Chunked it. And again, practicing my sand shots. I'm at least comfortable hitting these blast shots out of the sand. I'd have to do it often enough. I might as well be, right? So this is wanting to go right on me. Aim it over to the left a little bit. 15 yards. Pretty flat part of the green, so I'm not worried about a ton of rollout or it taking off on me. It's just whether I can get the right number. Oh, and I blasted it. Yikes. That 27-yard raw was not what I was looking for. I was looking for maybe like an 18 raw. So now I got left to right downhill. Just going to put it out slightly right of the hole, 18 feet. Just run it down there and see if I can get it to fall. Oh, come on. It. My God, that's 2 putts in a row that I felt I should have made, and I just kind of got robbed on them. I say robbed. I clearly didn't make them, but boy, I came close on both of them. Okay. Well, we're going to take this aim point. I usually don't change it on this hole. If I can hit that aim point and just fade it a little bit, should be a good drive for me. Got the wind helping straight away. and I hit it right off the heel, getting through the left edge of the fairway into the deepest grass out here. Not what we're looking for right there, fellas. Not what we're looking for. So if anybody's watching, if you like the content, which, you know, the golf play, that's debatable, but the content, ForeFunGolfTV comes to you Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. Me and my playing partner TK bring you content from, again, we're just finishing up our Ryder Cup series right now, but we usually follow the PGA schedule, either Live, Champions, DP World Tour, Korn Ferry Tour, whatever major tour we can find that they're playing, and the course is available in GS Pro, and then bring you gameplay from there. Plus, Friday nights usually just kind of fun challenges that we try to do, like break like 10 under, or maybe single club challenge, things like that. So I'm gonna hit a 5-iron, just try to get her back up into play, give myself a chance at getting to the green in 3. That .3 left really yanked that ball left, because I doubt that I drew it that much. I can draw a 5-iron, I just don't do it very often. So we got the 184 to the front, 191 pin. Yep, pin's down way in the front. I'm going to play it on a line about like that. Hit the same 5-iron again, and see if I can kind of fade it over to it. And actually, I may hit a 4-iron. 5-iron out of the rough probably isn't going to get there, but a 4-iron might. I played JPX, Mizuno JPX 917 Hot Metal Pros, except for the 4-iron. 4-iron's a 923. I got it a little bit later. Got fitted for those at Golf Tech out in Overland Park, Kansas. Originally from Kansas, moved here to Austin, Texas via South Carolina for a few years. Yeah, leaking it to the right. And what do you know, it's going to be in a bunker. Go figure. We're about 30 miles north of Austin, actually, but it's the greater Austin area. I've been out here since June. Love the area. Just a little warm. Today's actually a pretty nice day, but it's a little hot out in the garage where we're set up at. So I got 18 yards, 2.2 left lie, coming out of the bunker. It's about 7 feet above my head. So again, just another flop shot. I know the green runs off right to left, so I'm going to try to probably land this just above the hole and see if I can leave it right below the hole. Ah, too much. Dang it. Okay. Not the putt for par on a par 5 that we were looking for, is it? So we got left to right pretty much the whole way. Slightly downhill, slightly uphill. Downhill, it just kind of undulates all the way to the hole from 34.5. See if we can get one up there close to it. Oh, come on, get in. Dang it. Left it short of the circle. That's kind of unusual. Everything I've had has been so fast that leaving it short was never really a big concern. All right, let's see if we can get this in for bogey. I do not want a double bogey. 6 feet 9, left to right. A little bit of pace to get it there, but not so much we blow it through the break. Curled it in the right edge there. All right, so it's bogey, 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 3 in a row. These are kind of the funks I get into at times when I'm playing. Takes me to +6 for the round. Still not a horrible score for me. 126 down 7, wind helping. What is that? Yeah, very front. I am going to hit a pitching wedge. This is another one, shorter iron. Sometimes I draw this, so I'm aiming just a little bit right. And let's see what I get out of it. And I started it left. That wasn't a draw. That was just a pull. All right, ugly chip. So I'm going to be hitting it downhill. Got a mean right to left lie from 11 yards. And I probably need to carry it 8. Because I got to get it on the green. Yeah, too much. Well, no, I carried it 8.8, so it's just my estimation was bad. So I'm going to putt this back up the hill. It's the only time I change the club is when I'm on the fringe and it's expecting me to maybe chip. I change it to a putter. So this uphill from 24. Boy, it died. Oh my gosh. That's a tough read that it's going to be that slow for me. I'm scared to death with this the firmness and the speed of the greens to hit it very hard. So this 8 feet uphill again should be no. Oh my gosh. See, and then that one just launches, gone. I did not hit that very hard at all. All right, we got to limit some damage here. I got to make this putt. Yeah, I suck in putting in real life too. So it's people always ask, is the simulator real? Well, yeah, I'm bad at this in real life too. Stop. Wow. Just brutal. Yeah. Then it's slow. 7. A 7 on the par 3. Blew up my round right there. Wow. That sucks. Well, let's see if I can get a shot or two back on these last few holes, I guess. The only important shot's the next shot, right? Can't worry about the ones like that got away from us. That'll play. Gives me 170. Uphill playing 182. Wind hurting right to left. Pin's over on the very, very far right, so I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to leave it aimed at it, but I'm going to hit a 5-iron, assuming that wind's going to push it to the left. Yeah, I pulled the 5-iron. Swing's starting to fall apart here. Or starting to show itself, however you want to look at it. 37 yards. Pretty flat down there by the hole. I just don't want to run it past. So I'd like to hit something about 30, 31, 32 yards. I'm going to aim just a touch left. I'm in deep rough, so I'm going to lose 20. 42, 43 yard total. All right, so we're going to try to land this about 33. That's the plan, anyhow. Landed it well short of what we wanted. I think if we'd have hit our number, we'd have been right there above the hole. Yeah, now it's just got to keep rolling. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right, extremely uphill, left to right, 35 feet. Let's see if I can get one up there this time. Rolled through, but at least I didn't leave it 12 yards short again. Okay, this is going to be delicate. Nice gentle putt with that right to left break. Curled it in for another bogey. This round, the first round with the SG of this tournament stop, it was this stretch of holes that I played the best. I think I played the last 5, 1 under par, something like that. Or maybe even over the last 5 with a birdie and a bogey, something. Not doing that today. All right, I got a big wind helping. Downhill. Hit the fairway and we're good. Popped it up. Gonna hit the fairway, but left all the distance on the table. All right, 206. Winds against me. I'm gonna aim at the bunker. I'm gonna hit a hybrid. See if we can get it up there. Pulled the hybrid. Wind ain't gonna touch that one. Low bullet, stayed out of the wind. Now I got this nasty 38-yard shot across all the junk. Right, left to right lie, low part of the green. Wow, that didn't go anywhere. I figured 32 raw to a 38, as far as that is, I would get past and let it roll onto the green, but that did not happen. 14 yards now out of the rough. If I can make a putt for bogey, another bogey, imagine that. 10, almost 11 feet, right to left, touch uphill. That looked like it rolled over the hole. Double bogey. Limping coming down the stretch. That's plus 13. Looking at a 84. Can I save it and stay below 85? First round, pin was way over on the right. I faded a 5 iron. at it, bounced it off the stick, and stayed in the circle for a birdie. I'm going to have to aim over to the center of the green this time. See if I can hit a 5-iron straight and let it float over with the wind to the other side. And pulled the 5-iron. Definitely struggling down the stretch here. All right, 36 yards out of the rough. Highest point of the green. Gonna want to go right on me. I'm gonna try a flop shot up there since I need to stop it. That is just unfortunate. All right, basically 9 feet, little downhill, right to left. And it didn't move at all. Just, I'm not very good at the putting, but the putting in a GS Pro just seems so inconsistent as far as what breaks do and what certain uphill, downhill, left, right. It's like you don't always get the same response, and that is unfortunate. All right, last hole, 18. See if I can get one in the fairway. Got the wind helping again. Be nice if I used it and didn't pop it up. Of course not. 271 out of that. 102 yards. 8 yards up, playing 110. Out of the rough, playing 121. See if I can hit a pitching wedge up there. So, oh goodness. Everything else dies coming out of that stuff. That pitching wedge, rockets. All right, 1.2 left. I'm sure, yeah, it's a downhill. 16 yards. Ran past the hole. Can I make a putt? The rest of the back nine would tell me no, I cannot make a putt, but we'll try. Okay, hanging it out right. It's going right to left. 15'7". Uphill, downhill, kind of undulating. See if we can get one there. The right to left did nothing. Other double bogey. Wow, that's terrible. That was terrible. An 87. 83, 87, total 170. That's tough. Well, hopefully you at least found it amusing, but that was a brutal back nine. Had a good, for me, a good round going off the front nine, and just completely fell apart down the back. Basically, the putting and chipping just went away. But that's the way golf is. Certainly the way my golf game is. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Look for ForeFunGolfTV streaming Sunday night, Monday night, Friday night on TikTok and Twitch. Videos on demand on YouTube, shorts on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, all your normal platforms. Look for us on Facebook as well at ForeFunGolfTV, all spelled out. So thank you.